We're going to look at Kawiche's gold mine. What we're really going to focus on is the Meadows Massacre written in here. This is another copy I got off of eBay the other day. In 4 years I found 2 copies and I bought them both. They weren't cheap. This is pretty ragged here. 20 bucks. I think I paid 60 for this. Now, if you freeze this, you can see that tells you he's changed the names, and that may mean that he's changed the locations. But he tells us it's true. So he says my entire life up to 6 years ago had been lived in the Mormon church, and he describes being excommunicated in his relationship with his family and why he hesitated on publishing this. So this is 1913, Josiah Gibbs, who wrote Light and Shadows of Mormonism. Then down here we have the elders giving the grip of the Melchizedek priesthood, sign of the nail. There's a description of a prayer circle, the white flag, killing of them. So they get together and have a prayer meeting in secret. O Lord, thou who dwellest on Kolob, thou art Adam, the Ancient of Days, our Father and our God, and the only God with whom we have to do. Even in 1913, Mormons would deny blood atonement, and here Josiah Gibbs is giving us those classic quotes of Briggy's. That would be 6-year-old Calvin Miller pulling the arrows from his mom. Lost track of how many he pulled out of her, and she died, of course. They didn't kill him because he was 6. So here we hear that Judson remembered the story of a Navajo having told Lee of the locality down in the Grand Canyon of gold. And here's Kawich. To enable them to feel the spirit of that so-called religion, and to enable them to mentally grasp the underlying motives of sincere Mormons, as also to comprehend the insincerity and brutalism of those who seize the opportunities embraced in Mormon creed and practice to gratify their lust and greed. And how often do we hear those words when we read about this religion? Lust and greed. One evening, our tired horses and mules forced us to camp at the mountain meadows. So here's Heber C. Kimball on blood atonement, the polygamy revelation. And he's going to touch on Meadows Massacre, of course, and your justification for it. As you see, they were boasting, and there was not a drop of innocent blood among them, it says here.